All right, man. Look, we back, man. I'm finna jump right into it. I had a lot of times when I make videos, man, I always see something that inspires me on TikTok. And TikTok is a very beneficial place for a lot of men. Like I used to always be of the mindset like, oh, I'm too old for TikTok because I'm 28, and I had this mindset when I was 25. I'm too old for TikTok. But now that the more I think about it, it's crazy. Before I get into this video, I want to let y'all know, just something for y'all to think about for a minute. Did y'all know that Russia, uh, they ain't playing with us no more, man? They on the I think they said that it's like they on the border or something. How y'all feel about that? You know what I mean? Jump in the comments and let me know. But in this video, that's not what this video is gonna be about, right? Even though I think I'm gonna make a separate channel because I do like to dive into topics like that as well. In this video, I'm gonna be talking about boss babes type of women, and a lot of times this is nothing wrong with a boss babe, but a lot of times women can get carried away. And I'm making this video specifically before Father's Day for a reason. And as I get into the video, you're gonna understand why I make it before Father's Day. So a lot of times when you go into fatherhood, parenthood, a lot of times the relationship doesn't work out. As a man, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't abide to your responsibilities, but a lot of times the responsibility of the child is left with the woman. Now, the reason why, I feel like this is not the best outcome is because most times when a woman is raised or when a child is raised with just a mother, it leads to more negative life outcomes for them. On a separate note, though, I always want to know why and this is totally unrelated to what I'm talking about, but it kind of ties into it. Just something to think about. I always think about the more I progress in life, why do women become so frustrated that they're single mothers and that, oh, he's a deadbeat, he's this, he's that, when it's not in their control, but when it's in their control, such as, marriage and divorce, they always want to claim custody of the kids. They always want to throw dirt on the man's name and like he's unfit so they can have custody of the kids. So it's kind of the same thing. You're still going to be a single mother and you want custody of the kids so the man can see the kids less. Now, that could be because they're trying to hold that against the man, but in most cases that happens. But one of the situations they're in control of, and the other situation, they're kind of also in control. And they always pick the one that they swear that they don't like, that forces them to step up and be the man of the house. And, and that's just well, I'm not going to say always, because I really just thought about that. But it just don't make sense. A lot of stuff don't make sense to me sometimes. But the more you dig into the boss babe and, you're going to have the moms on Sunday talking about they the man of the house. My son never had a dad. That's a vibe. That's a cooler vibe. But at the end of the day, you gotta think the boss babes conversation came from a woman's absent father. Realistically, you hear a lot of conversation of women becoming the men that they want. I never engage in conversations like this because they never make sense to me. Because if you flip it on the other side, you never hear a man say, I'm becoming the woman that I want. It's just that women think that they can be men when they can't. And that's why it's so much conflict in the world now, because when you come down and tell them that they're not equal to a man, they become upset. They become mad. They think that, oh, I make this amount of money, I could do this, I make this amount. But let me tell you the reality of the situation, why you don't need to listen to the boss babe thing. Because if it was so many boss babes in the world, they wouldn't be looking for a provider. I'm going to tell you that. And most times when you with a woman who's a boss babe, she going to need a man for something. I don't care what it is. She's going to need, whether it be change a tire, whatever it be, you're going to need a man for something. And if you are ever in a relationship with a boss babe, the moment that she asks you for something, make sure you bring up the boss babe. Not what? Open your door. I thought you was a boss babe. Now I never I ain't gonna say I never been in this situation, but I never been in a situation with somebody who was like very pressed on proving they're a boss babe. You get what I'm saying? Because they know they had a man with them or whatnot. But it's like a lot of these women are pressed on that fact. So the only equal to that, because you can't be a boss babe and want a provider. You can't want a man to pay everything and then you paying your money to $1,000 to go see Chris Brown, take pictures with Chris Brown. And you don't want to go 50-50 with a man. That's the craziest thing to me. There's women out here who not going 50-50 with their man, but they paying $1,000 to take pictures with another man. And everything that I break down on this channel, it don't matter if you don't like how I talk, whatever. It proves that women only are with the provider for what he can provide. They don't really, if we being completely honest, a woman can love anybody. A woman can grow to love anybody. That's why I always say you're a woman, you're not her dream man. A woman can grow to love a turtle and literally be in love with it. You get what I'm saying? Women love Jeffrey Dahmer. You had women holding up posters for him. So don't be flattered that your woman grew to love you because you was with her every day. It happens all the time. Don't be flattered. Don't think that it's different with you. Don't ever think it's different with you. Because like I said, a woman can grow to love a snapping turtle. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of men don't see this, but I just don't think that, what's the point of being a boss babe if you need a provider? What's the point of portraying all of these things that, oh, I'm this, I'm that? What's the point? And this is another reason I'd never entertain I'm in my masculine era. I'm an alpha woman. Because I lie to you now, I was talking to a woman the other day when I was out. And she came up to me in the bar. She was like, "Oh, you attractive, da, da, da. You don't look like you from here." Boom, I'm chilling. Like, I'm vibing. Like, most times when I go out, I just really just be chilling. Like, I'm tight. I go to the bar, get some wings, and to go. Like, I'm just standing there waiting to get my junk to go. Right? Cardi. That's my dog, man. He be tripping. He be going crazy back there. But like I was saying, then I got her number and stuff. But when we was talking on the phone, she was like, "Yeah, I got a kid. I'm tired of being a boss babe. I'm tired of being, not boss babe. She said, I'm tired of being an alpha woman." And I was like, "Okay, what type of man you looking for?" Boom. And she was like, "Just a man that's gonna provide." Boom, boom. I got my own stuff. And I was like, if you have your own stuff, why are you looking for a man to provide? And mind you, this is not the old days. You get what I'm saying? Women wanted to work. So what's the point? Like, people don't understand and I'm not gonna make this video too long, but people don't understand the difference in times. Women had providers back in the day because they weren't able to work. Y'all are able to work, but y'all still want providers and y'all want to keep y'all own money. And any man who's falling for this is flat out crazy. And that's really a bummy mindset. I don't care how much money you got. You really a bum if you paying everything for a woman and she making equal to as much money as you. She needs to pay something. And any woman who doesn't want to pay anything doesn't really like you. We're going to leave that on the table right there. She don't really like you and she using you. And yes, women are hobos too. They will be with you just for a place to live for a certain time. Women use men for come-ups. Men use women for come-ups. That's something you got to accept. My boy out there making out with the pillow, bro. I got to get him a girlfriend, bro. Cardi. See, my boy going crazy back there. Now he trying to what's his name? Nah. But Leah, how y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Make sure y'all jump in the comments and let me know. I think that most times when a woman claims that she's a boss babe, it's underlying issues. But in this society, in this generation, you definitely don't need to be paying 100% for a woman. And she has a job and y'all making close to the same amount of money. Because that's what they were able to go and work for, equality. Now, you could divvy up the responsibilities to where you're taking on a bigger bargain in the household, but if you're dealing with one of these women who's boss babes and, oh, I don't need a man. I seen a woman in a video with a man and she was like, they 23. And she say, why I don't go 50-50 in my relationship. Bruh, let me tell you something. This society is so lost. If you're a young man watching this, don't ever feel the need to go 50. Don't ever feel the need to pay 100% of a woman's things until you're at least over the age of, matter of fact, until you reach the age of 30, bro. Because you're still growing, you're still living a life. And most of the times when you're that young, that relationship is going to fail, bro. And you're going to look back like, I paid 100% and you're going to feel played. So if you're watching this and you're a young man between the ages of 18 to 30, stop paying 100% of any woman's bills unless that's your wife and you have a family with her. Girlfriend, boyfriend, that's 100% 50-50. That is 100% 50-50. You get what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. You ain't finna go 100 with a girlfriend. Until that woman has your last name, okay, now this is my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't fall victim to what these women saying, man. And this is why it needs to be more men like with similar mindsets as this, because what's going to happen is the new generation of men in 20 years is going to be soft as hell, and the women are going to have full control. And this is not about control. It's just about having a man with a strong mindset, because who's going to continue to raise generations of strong men if all the men are caving in to these weak women right now with nothing going on? You got men out here. You got women out here thinking they the prize. But then you got women out here thinking they the prize. They'll leave a man with some bread. Just like the TV show I showed you the other day. Leave a man with some bread, get with a man that's broke, and then still downplay him, emasculate him, tell him he not making enough this, he not doing this, he not doing that. I keep telling y'all, man, when you got these 5 things in order, you are the prize, my brother. And if you don't have these things in order, don't be discouraged, because if you are between the ages of 18 and 30, you got time. You have time. Don't be in a rush to do nothing, man. Let life come to you. Let what you want to do, what you want to pursue come to you. Don't be in a rush for nothing. But if you have your own place, your own car paid off, it don't even have to be paid off. You got your own car, your own money. You don't have to ask nobody for nothing. And you at peace with life and you genuinely happy, bro, you winning. You winning. And we ain't even going to add if you could the outer things that you show the world, because it really matters what's on the inside. If you got genuine heart, genuine intentions, pure, you're not out here trying to snake nobody. You don't feel like you the type to try to snake your friends, bro. You are winning in life. All that other stuff don't even matter. I was going to bring up fashion and all that stuff don't even matter, man. Because at the end of the day, when you really look at yourself and you can look like, hey, I had genuine intentions for this person, then you're going to be like, you can look back at life like, man, I'm fulfilled, bro. Now, if you just got the drip, then that's a plus. But look, I don't want to make this video too long, man. Look, that's the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know my next video drop. And we're going to be going.